We don't have to follow sweet nothings. You want to lead. It's not you have handsome face or beautiful dress. It's what are you going to do for us? Unatupeleka wapi? When you get another IDDI AMIN, don't blame me.
There is an ongoing battle between the Minister of Justice, Kaenda OTAFIIRE, who is also the Bush War generals, with the first son, Muhoozi. For a long time, there has been the pushing of ropes between these two gentlemen, where Kaenda OTAFIIRE on several occasions has come out to say that he doesn't support Muhoozi and that he will never support him because of his incompetence. And on the other hand, Muhoozi is using the MK project to unseat Kaenda OTAFIIRE in Ruhinda. We all know, like last month, there was an MK Baraza in Ruhinda, and at first it was stopped. Later, it was given a green light. It was aimed at fighting Kaenda OTAFIIRE in the constituency. I came to know this when the MK deputy spokesperson, Kabanda, came out to say that indeed they are fighting Kaenda OTAFIIRE. In this episode, I've come to talk about the continued fight of Kaenda OTAFIIRE against Muhoozi, what it means in the broader body politic of our country, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sura Mawagari. There is a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. I dedicate this video to Sechitole Yasin, a political prisoner who has been in incarceration for more than 3 years. So during the Jana Ndumu Memorial gathering, which was, I think, in the northern region, Kaenda OTAFIIRE got a chance to hold the mic, and he didn't hesitate to fire salvos to the first son, Muhoozi. He went on to say that people should be cautious and not vote in any government which will be like IDDI AMIN. Kaenda OTAFIIRE is a very good communicator. We all know that the speech which was done by Kaenda OTAFIIRE was aimed at the first son, who thinks that being the first son is a privilege of being the next president. Before I speak on this, let me first give you the tape when Kaenda OTAFIIRE is saying this. Here is the tape.
Much as God anoints leaders, you also have a role to play. You have your vote. Be careful. Be very careful. Exercise your right to vote diligently, cautiously, aware of where you are going. Forget this excitement. No excitement. You have only one life. You don't have another chance. Every single day that goes by is a day gone and gone forever. You don't have another chance. So don't squander your vote for choosing a leader who will lead you to progress. We deserve better. We don't have to follow sweet nothings. You want to lead. It's not you have handsome face or beautiful dress. It's what are you going to do for us? Unatupeleka wapi? When you get another IDDI AMIN, don't blame me. You have voted that IDDI AMIN into power. just because you are excited. And then you sing and put a finger and say, oh yes, Savior. The next day the man turns into a monster. You've created him, you can't remove him. So be careful. We've walked a long path. I'm sure we've faltered along the way.
That is kind of OTAFIIRE, the Minister of Justice. You clearly see that this speech was aimed at someone, because there's some people who have been moving around under the MK project. Now they metamorphose into a civic organization. They are trying to make the General Museveni concede his seat to his son. And this didn't go well with Kayinda OTAFIIRE, one of the historicals. Most historicals don't support Muhoozi Kainerugaba because they know him since childhood. They know his incompetence. They know his games, that he cannot manage the country. So he went on to compare him to IDDI AMIN. You know, most politicians who want to talk about dictatorship, they put dictatorship, they compare dictatorship of IDDI AMIN to any desired dictator they want to talk about. Although I may have some contrary view on IDDI AMIN. IDDI AMIN, yes, was a dictator because there were no elections. He declared himself president for life. That is a sign of a dictatorship. Kayinda OTAFIIRE compared Muhoozi to IDDI AMIN figuratively, because that speech was aimed at Muhoozi Kainerugaba. And I think he had some out of the truth. At first, when Muhoozi Kainerugaba wanted to become president, he crushed everyone who criticized him. He has always come out through his Twitter handle to say things which are critical of our democracy. To an extent, he declared a war in Kenya when he became president. He may have done that to sell himself, but that is how General Muhoozi thinks. So, this battle is a sign that most historians who are bold enough are standing against Muhoozi Kainerugaba to call out his incompetence. And trust me, if it wasn't for General Museveni, such people like OTAFIIRE could go an extra mile of fighting Muhoozi vigorously. But of course, there is some respect between General Museveni and Kayinda OTAFIIRE. So even when Kayinda OTAFIIRE tries to fire salvos, he can do that calmly. Okay? The day we shall get a transition and General Muhoozi is made president, it will be at the day we have degenerated as a country. Because trust me, okay, some past leaders were bad, so people went to the bush to bring General Museveni. General Museveni is doing exactly what other people do, or other presidents did. There is no single crime that the previous presidents did that has not happened during Museveni's tenure. What crime? There is none. Talk of abductions, there was Pandagali, there are drones. Okay. Talk of killing people on the street, the 18th November massacre. Talk of detention without trial, people are detained for months. Even today, there was Muhoozi who was supposed to court after being abducted for almost 1 month. Okay. There is no constitutional democracy. Okay. So everything has been done. So the day we shall degenerate and make General Muhoozi a president, this is the day Uganda will have suffered. I wish we could transit from General Museveni to a civilian person who is not an embodiment of the continuity of the NRM. That is my prayer. And one day I think we shall achieve it. Of course, there's some opinion. Drop your comments by commenting about this. I'll take time to read through your comments. I'll see you on another one. Peace.